In the previous video, we learnt about meaning, definition, and characteristics of business statistics or quantitative decision tools. Today, let us go through scope and our importance of statistics. Statistics as a discipline is an indispensable for every sphere of human knowledge. Means it has grown immeasurably due to its uniform use and applicability. And this statistics is not only for collection of data, more than that, developing some statistical techniques and tools for presentation of data, analysis of data, and ultimately for drawing sound inferences about the problem or the study. Now, on the basis of its significance, the scope or importance may be highlighted as under. First one is its importance or significance or scope towards the government. Here, to run the government, to administer the government, it needs lot of statistical data or information. These required statistical informations are supplied by the subject business statistics. Means to run the business, to frame plans and policies, to implement those plans and policies, all are on the basis of this statistical data or statistical information. That's why we say that statistics is eyes and ears to the government. Means here in population census, the government will going to collect not only the number of people in the country, but also about their educational qualification, their income, their employability, their infrastructure, basic infrastructure they are having. Lot more informations are collected, and on that basis they will going to decide how much amount is to be allotted in the budget towards the irrigation, towards education, towards health, or towards defense, and they will come to know how many are under the poverty line and how much they will be supported financially or in kind, in cash or in kind. Means for all these it needs statistical information, statistical tools and techniques for analysis and for interpret the problem. Means here for the government this statistics is inevitable. Then when you come to economics, these economic theories have to be tested regarding their accuracy, and they have to tested to what extent they hold good in actual life, and it is not possible to apply these economic theories or economics in large scale without the knowledge of statistics. Therefore, even in economics, the subject or discipline statistics is inevitable. And here Marshall says that statistics is straw I like other economies to make bricks. By going through this statement, one can analyze how important or to what extent this statistics is important in the field of economics. Then another one is most important one is business. Here the title of the subject itself is business statistics or quantitative decision tools. Quantitative decision tools means here to run the business, first, even from the point of establishment of a business, promoters they need lot of statistical information to establish or to promote the business, to locate the business, to lay out the business. Means, and even after that, even if it is an existing business unit, then they wanted to know how much they have to produce, at what time they have to produce, and what is the market trend, and how much human resources are required. All these informations they need, and it is said that a successful businessman is one whose estimates most accurate one. Means here the businessman whose forecast is more precise one, then it is possible to succeed in the field of business. Means they have to forecast or predict, and the accuracy of this forecasting and prediction must be approached to the nearest accuracy. That means it is said that every minute of working day all over the world in the field of business, decisions will be taking place, and that determine the profitability of any business or any company. That means, and moreover, it is said that businessmen should take quick and accurate decision. In order to take quick and accurate decision, they need right statistical data or information that is supplied by this subject or discipline, statistics. Means business field means it is most uncertain one, and in the field of uncertainty, to have success, one must take the right decision at right time, and it is known to you, wrong decision at right time or right decision at wrong time, both will lead to negative consequence. Therefore, in order to take a right decision, statistical data is a must. Here, it is known to you, being commerce students, if they estimate their market or demand correctly, they will going to earn profit. If it is overestimated, then what happens? Unnecessary locking up of their capital in the form of stock. One side their capital will be locked, and on the other side they have to incur unnecessarily extra expenses for maintenance of those unsold stock in the godown, and in the meantime there may be deterioration in the quality of the goods stored, or even they may become outdated. All these problems will be faced. Then other side is, if they underestimate their demand, then what happens? They will going to lose the opportunity of earning profit. Means even though there is a demand for their product in the market, they will not be having stock in their hand. Therefore, here the businessman should take quick decision and accurate decision. Here one should take quick decision because opportunities will not be waiting for the businessman. Businessman will have to wait for the opportunity. Means here in all the field, in the field of business, whether it is marketing, production, even advertisement, everything, they have to study the effect of advertisement on sales, and what is the correlation between the advertisement cost and the sales revenue. All this they have to study, and this statistics helps them. Now, like that, even in the field of business, we find the importance of statistics. Means here, bigger the size of business, larger the need of statistics, like that. Now, even if you come to the field of education, even in education, we need this statistics. That means this discipline statistics or education lies within the field of statistics. Means if they want to start a new course, educational institutions, then they need information. What is the expenditure for start a new course? What are the basic facilities they need? And the human resource or the teachers and other staff, they need all this, they have to forecast in advance. And even for evaluation of performance of students and even the institution, this statistics is needed. Here, how much revenue they will going to collect in the form of fees, and what are all the expenses to run the educational institutions, how much fund they will going to get from the government, and even the marks scored by the students. They are all statistical informations when they announce the result, and they will going to analyze how many are first class, distinction, second class, fail, what is their percentage of result, and they will going to compare with university results or other colleges or the results of previous periods. Means these are all, for all this purpose, this statistics is used. Means this education, even in the field of education, statistics is needed. Then when it comes to research, one cannot think of research without the application of the subject statistics, because research work starts from the stage of collection of data. Here the collection of data means it is the first stage of statistical investigation or statistical, what we say, statistical survey or inquiry. And not only collection of data, then whatever the hypotheses they have developed, and those hypotheses have to be tested with the help of statistical tools. Those tools may be regression analysis, correlation, or t-test, z-test, whatever may be. Means even for testing those hypotheses and to find the results, to arrive at the final results, these statistical tools or techniques are used. And one more area is there that is popular to everyone, that is astrology. Even in the field of astrology, the statistics is used to study the movement of heavenly bodies and the occurrence of eclipse. Means it will be said that they will going to announce that solar eclipse will going to be occurred on such and such a date between such and such a time, or like that. Means even in the field of astrology, this statistics is applied. Means even almost all the areas of the human activities, formally or informally, officially or unofficially, everyone will going on applying this statistics. Here I have mentioned only important aspects among them. These are regarding the scope or importance of statistics. Now, as the science of statistics, like any other subjects or science, even this subject is also having its own limitations. Only thing is, one must be having the full knowledge of that while applying the subjects. Means in order to have a successful application, one must be having the knowledge of its limitations. Here limitations are, first one is, it does not deal with individual measurement. That means in the very definition itself, when you come to the definition in plural form, it is as a subject, it stated that aggregates of facts and figures. Means here it does not deal with individual measurement, it deals only with aggregates of facts and figures. Even though individual measurements are important, impactful, they are not considered in the, as individual items are not considered in this statistical analysis. Therefore, that is one of the limitations of subject statistics. Then another one is deals only with quantitative characteristics. Here When we say characteristics, we come across mainly two types of characteristics. One is quantitative characteristic, another one is qualitative characteristic. Here we say quantitative characteristic, the characteristic that can be measured by using any technique of measurement. It may be in kgs, in liters, in centimeters, like that. Then we say quantitative characteristic. The characteristic that cannot be measured by using any technique of measurement, then we say that is qualitative characteristic. Here, in case of statistics, it deals only with quantitative characteristics. That means qualitative characteristics which are also equally important in decision making, they lie outside the scope of this subject, business statistics. Of course, some of the qualitative characteristics may also be considered provided some numerical data are assigned to that. Means when they are expressed in numbers or numerical data are assigned to that, then that can be considered. Means here, what are all the qualitative characteristics? For example, intelligence, beauty, honesty, like those. Here, intelligence can be measured by awarding marks in the examination. Therefore, intelligence may be measured in terms of marks. Therefore, that can be considered. Means to a certain extent that limitation is overcome. Okay. Then another one is statistical results are true only on an average. Means it does not deal with individual items or individual measurement. Therefore, here statistical tools results are true only on an average. That means when you are asked your result, you say 75%. That does not mean you have scored 75 marks in each and every subject. That is the aggregate one. Therefore, here statistical results are true only on an average, means here individual items are not considered. Here in case aggregate may be of 60%, that candidate might be failed in one subject also. Therefore, just relying on average, one cannot take the decision or one cannot arrive at final conclusion without the full knowledge or supplementary information or supporting information available to them. That is one of the limitations. And it is only one of the methods of studying the problem. It will not going to tell the entire story. It is not the solution for all the problems. It is only one of the methods of studying the problem. Means here it doesn't mean by applying statistics all the problems will be solved. Okay. Now it can be misused. Means here it is said that it is easy to lie with statistics, but it is so easy to convince the truth with statistics. Therefore, here it can be misused also. King says that statistics is the servant, but of great value only to those understand its proper use. Means here we cannot deny the importance of statistics by saying it can be misused. Here, to have the proper application, one must be having the knowledge of its limitation. That means here, for example, knife in the hands of a gardener is a good weapon. Same knife in the hands of a baby, that is a bad weapon. And also, can you imagine kitchen work without knife? At the same time, if you are negligent, it may cut your finger than cutting vegetables. or same knife may murder a person. By saying that it may murder a person, it may cut our finger, we cannot say that it is bad. We cannot say that we should not use knife. Same in the case of statistics also. Only thing is we must be having the knowledge of its limitation, means we must be careful in using that, means it is not the fault of the knife, it is fault of the user. Same thing in the case of statistics. It is not the fault or limitation of statistics, it is the limitation or fault of the user. Therefore, here one must be having the knowledge of limitation of statistics in order to apply the statistics properly to its full advantage. And another one is different methods to study problems. Here there are different study methods to study the same problem. For example, in order to find out the variation, there are different methods: quartile deviation, standard deviation, mean deviation. But the thing is, the variation is not the same under all the different methods. Each method may give different answer, but the thing is, here one should be knowing which method is applicable to that particular situation or to that particular problem. Then one can use it. Means this, even though these limitations are there, still we cannot deny the application or use of the subject statistics, because it is inevitable. It is applied in each and every sphere of the knowledge, human knowledge. Now,